right, so here's the otherworldly mixed martial arts talent, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and there's so much made about his value as a corner man. Tonight, though, he is competing and has Bulas in his corner.
Yeah, Coach Habib is as undefeated as fighter Nurmagomedov compete again. This guy is the definition of pressure. He is trying to take you down, and he does not hide his intentions. He wants to get in your face, he wants to take you down, and he wants to drown you. This guy's a savage, he's a beast. Every word that describes that is Khabib Nurmagomedov with Azbul in his corner.
Champ tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov has graced the octagon.
Ready.
Well, they say everybody loses in mixed martial arts. I guess everybody except the Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Impossibly difficult to get this guy off of you once he takes you down. How do you prevent that from happening is the question for the opponent tonight. Well, Javier Mendez, Tony Johnson, all the guys at AKA gotta like what they're seeing out of Khabib Nurmagomedov striking here early, DC. Nice 1-2 combination there. All right, so there it is. Just to your expectation, Daniel, you felt like the wrestler was going to be able to get his takedown game going, and the kickboxer is floored immediately here in round one.
Well, they say wrestlers have the ability to dictate where the fight takes place, especially against a kickboxer. And with that takedown, he proved that point very stern.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Nurmagomedov's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Making all these shots count. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed without. Right now, a little separation between the two fighters. Nice job by the kickboxer there as he gets the front kick home early against the wrestler. You got to think that's going to be a big part of his repertoire here tonight.
Well, yeah, John, especially when you have to stay at range. He's got to maintain distance. And those types of weapons, those front kicks, those kicks up the middle, will allow for him to keep that wrestler at bay so that he can see when those level changes happen, allowing him to defend those takedowns.
We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on it. Looks like he's trying for a submission now. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Holding the position, still working for a submission.
He's got the choke in.
Somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air, used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Oh, these are some serious punches from the top here. He's continuing to maintain good posture and making these strikes.
He's doing a really good job of watching for the upkick, making his punches count while not putting himself in danger. He's trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Less than 2 minutes now to go. Nice straight right lands.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
Well, he doesn't need space. Beautiful connection there in the clinch. And a miss with the right hook. Another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving ends of those types of strikes.
Working out of side control here, his opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Well, Khabib Nurmagomedov might have been able to win a kickboxing match here tonight, but taking the path of least resistance and really having his way on the ground.
And John, I think that points to the fight IQ. Knowing that you possess all the skills, but you stay in your wheelhouse. You take your opponent down over and over again and try to drown him. Khabib has long said he will take you into deep water. He has done that tonight, and that is why he's been so successful.
Targeting the body with the kick now.
They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
20 seconds now remain in the round. Oh, that is a nasty inside leg kick, DC.
It is a great technique, but it only takes one time to check it,
right,
and your night can be over. Or you can end up like Anderson Silva. Be careful.
Got an issue? Here's a tissue. 5 minutes in the books. All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, so here we go with our next round. DC, you are known for having one of the higher fight IQs in the game, and I would put him on that list after what we saw in terms of the body work there in the previous round.
He did a fantastic job of mixing up his target, not headhunting, going to the body, making that investment into forcing a mistake later that will allow him to chase his finish.
Well, you got to think frustration is starting to set in on the other side as he lands another takedown, and he knew he was going to get a lot of this offensive wrestling. As yet, he's been unable to stop.
He has not been able to stop it, and it's a different wrestling. It's a Damian Maia type of wrestling, where they get close to you, they hook their feet, they drag you to the mat, knowing that once you're on the ground, now you're really in trouble. Because the takedown is only a part of the danger. The true danger is grappling with such a...
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Big right hand. Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
So another big takedown for the Dagestani Khabib Nurmagomedov. He doesn't have his father in his corner due to visa issues, but certainly his father is watching in abroad and trying to set up a choke here. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Under 3 minutes here to go in the round. Oh, continues to attack the head with those elbows in the clinch. Nurmagomedov's got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later.
It got checked.
Gets to the single collar tie now. Oh, another takedown secured by Nurmagomedov. All right, feet on the hips here. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Oh, that looks tight. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
All right, has the guard closed here. Khabib's in half guard now. Well, on paper, it looked like a grappling advantage for him coming in, and largely, DC, that's the way it's played out. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going to him.
He's got it all going, J.A. This is a dream for him. The takedown early, the ground control, really start to wear at the gas tank of his opponent.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Double leg takedown lands. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Nurmagomedov.
Now he's going full mount.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the back. Now some separation from his clinch position.
Well, now you see some huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
10 seconds now to go in the round. All right, that's the end of round number two. All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round three of a possible five. Shows him the left and then follows it up with a right. Nice 1-2 punch there by Nurmagomedov.
Nice shot there by the champ.
All right, watch out for the setup here. DC, I know you don't pay your bets, but I'll bet you $100 he goes for another takedown here.
If I don't pay, then why are you betting me? I'll yell in the octagon and go, man, don't shoot so that I can get paid. But if I'm betting, I'm trying to take the over. I believe that he's going to get another takedown, so I would try to force you into saying that he does do it again or something.
We'll see.
I'm not the gambling guy. You're the gambling guy. You can twist me up with your words.
Back and forth we go. Well, the most significant stat in this fight, and you can see it right there in plain sight, bottom of your screen, the body strikes. His opponent...
Holy smokes!
Oh, judo toss. Made it look easy. Khabib's in half guard.
Oh, into the mount.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Still working on that submission.
He will not quit on trying to get the submission.
Oh, looked pretty tight, but he gives up on the submission. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Nice positional control here. So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Nurmagomedov's back in full mount. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping forward. They're excited.
Oh, another beautiful body shot there. Oh, how about the judo toss there? It's not as easy as it looks, I can assure you. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Khabib's back in side control here. All right, into full guard here.
Look for a pass immediately in the half guard. Keep advancing the position.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Nurmagomedov getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes.
Nice punch there.
Back and forth we go.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Well, he has certainly kept the punch counters busy tonight. He's landed a ton of significant strikes and clearly is winning this fight tonight.
He's winning this fight going away, and it's one of those rare instances where everything comes together.
Pretty pinpoint left hand right there. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Nurmagomedov's back in full guard. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Take a seat, man. Come on, let's get this together. Listen, I need you to dig. I want you to want it more than he does. You got to go out there and show these people and show.
All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly. You're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Single leg takedown.
Oh, right into mount. Nice transition.
All right, side control now. Nurmagomedov's able to transition back to side control now.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep.
Oh, looked like an elbow there from the top by Nurmagomedov. All right, setting up for a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, now he bails on the submission. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, the head kick lands. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it worked. Ooh, big shot lands.
Level change there, goes for the takedown.
Not being just defensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch lands.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up. He's got to be careful here.
Good fight here, under 2 to go.
Beautiful transition.
Side control now. Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. All right, good movement by him here. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
In the half guard. There it is, now he's on the mount.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Using a lot of good movement.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of his position up the bottom. Side control is pretty safe there. And the fighters are inverted now.
Nurmagomedov's back to the side control now.
Getting them out here. Beautiful submission attempt here. That is tight. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Strike lands clean. Five to go.
Stop.
Listen, slow that heart rate down. Now, when you are on the ground, I need you to be a little tighter. I need you to win those scrambles, and I need you to get up fast.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through it.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. All right, here we go with our next round. A lot of layers to the ground game that we saw in the previous round, and even though he was fighting off of his back, didn't really absorb a whole lot of damage.
He didn't take much damage. I believe what people really don't account for is his eyes, right? He's got great eyes. You can see whenever the strikes are coming, and he would just really move. Not many people can anticipate strikes coming from the top. This young man does a fantastic job of it, and if you're not careful and you overextend yourself, he will take a submission.
Oh, there he goes, transitioning to the back in the clinch. Well done. Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length. Of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. Oh, strike lands cleanly there, champ. All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you take it for a ride? Nice double leg, nice finish.
Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position. Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
This has got to be the end of the fight.
And there it is! Khabib Nurmagomedov! Your winner by submission!
Oh, boy.
Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call the shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 34 seconds of round number 5. For the winner by submission, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, you heard it there from Bruce Buffer. Khabib Nurmagomedov, your winner by submission here tonight.